Good morning and welcome everyone to the second annual Wisconsin Digital Symposium. On behalf of the UW EBC and our UW Madison, I want to thank you for the time you will invest with us over the next few hours. I promise it will be a terrific forum for actionable and practical ideas. Our speakers and panelists have been right in the middle of the turbulent and disruptive times we all live and work in, while also making a meaningful difference. Each will be a special contribution to your preparedness individually and the readiness for each of your companies to meet the future more ready and more confident. So let me say again, welcome to the Wisconsin Digital Symposium. I am Doug Barton, Director of the UW Madison E-Business Consortium, UW EBC for short, and it's my pleasure to be hosting our program today. I want to acknowledge each of you for the special role you play in your enterprises. By your being here, it is a step towards making an even bigger difference and impact. And at midday yesterday, we had surpassed over 800 registrants. That's nearly 2.5 times larger than last year. Your enthusiasm for digital innovation and transformation is really an inspiration to us. If you are a member of our UW-EBC, I am likely familiar to you. If you are new to our UW-EBC, I hope today's program is a great introduction to our commitment to be of service. You know, we serve really under the longest and deepest traditions surrounding the 175-year-old University of Wisconsin, what we call the Wisconsin idea, that education should influence people's lives beyond the boundaries of the classroom. The UW-EBC itself celebrates its 25th year this year, and this program is just one of over 60 learning forums we will host this year. I'd like to give some special thanks to two of our longstanding premium consortium members who are part of our 80-plus company strong learning collaborative. That's American Family and CUNA Mutual. And a special thanks to our UW-Madison Symposium partners that helped you get here today by sharing this possibility with their communities. I hope you have had a chance to see them at their online symposium partner booth, or that you might visit during break today or after today's program. There's plenty of materials to help yourself too. Each of these partners provides something very special to secure our lives, our livelihoods from disruption, and allow us to make the most of this moment. Looking around the virtual room today, we see many participating consortium companies, from manufacturing to healthcare and life sciences, to insurance and retail, to food and technology companies, to transportation, consumer packaged goods, and financial services. And there are others in our audience today that we're meeting for the very first time, and some old friends too. We are really, really glad you are here. We owe a special debt of gratitude to our Digital Executive Steering Committee. You know, pictured here is David Kajigal, former CIO of the state of Wisconsin and Alliant Energy, Sheldon Cuffey, Enterprise CIO at American Family Insurance, and Nicole Darden Ford, Global VP and CISO at Rockwell Automation. Here we see Tim Dixon, CIO of Generac Power Systems, Jody McDonough, CIO of Sub-Zero Group, and Kasam Rawat Verma, Chief Information Officer, Workforce Digital Experience at GE Healthcare. You'll hear more from her a little later today. Their advice, support, and commitment makes an enormous difference. Let me do something that we like to do in our forums. Let's bring the bottom line up front, as we like to say. All digital transformation is business transformation, and all business transformation is about purpose, adaptation, and people at its core. You know, we can imagine that our impact in these areas is really the product of all three elements. If any one of these terms is zero, right, the whole product will be zero. In the words of some of our speakers to come, it's going to be value from customers, from operations, from ecosystems. And it's really best when it's harnessing the power and possibility of human and artificial intelligence when applied to business challenges. And it's all underwritten by the willingness and ability to change and adapt by our people. Look, there isn't a point in time when digital transformation is done, right, or business transformation is done. It's much more about building the capabilities for the organization to continue getting better and better and get better at getting better. We are lucky today to have speakers across our keynotes and panels to explore from carefully assembled research, expertise, and experiences. Here's how that day is going to go. We hope you'll be with us for the entire day. While we certainly have prepared thoughtfully for our morning today, there will be opportunities for you to get your questions answered and share your perspectives. And I hope you take advantage of those. That's everything from audience reactions, discussion forums, to live Q&A. We will hear from our first two keynote speakers, then take a health or wellness break mid-morning. And when we return, we will have executives from Jewelers Mutual Group, Sub-Zero, and GE Healthcare, followed by a terrific introduction to strategy activation by Eric Wood. And that will bring us to two very timely lightning talks by some terrific new and acclaimed faculty on large language models, like those powering ChatGPT, and digital platforms. We'll then adjourn at 12 p.m. If there's anything you miss or you want to share a special aha moment with a colleague, the entire program will be available for on-demand viewing.